Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're talking all about MyFitnessPal. Okay, you may be using the app at the moment and for whatever reason still not losing weight. Okay, you may be hitting that goal that the app's telling you, but the weight is staying exactly the same. Okay, if it's you, or if you're just new to MyFitnessPal or looking to lose weight or looking to start tracking calories, then this video is going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to use the app, how to track calories, and how to start losing weight. Okay, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to get everything out of this one. If you are new, you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos like this one, also my workouts as well. If you have any other comments throughout the video or by the end of the video, just post them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so once you know all that, let's dive in with today's video. So, welcome to my step-by-step guide to losing weight with MyFitnessPal. Okay, let's start with step number one, which is, before you even get the app, weigh yourself. That's step number one, weigh yourself, okay? If you don't weigh yourself, you don't know whether you're losing weight, gaining weight, okay? Whenever you start a different diet or different training plan, anything like that, you may have got an instructor in the gym to write you up a different plan. Before you start it, you need to weigh yourself to find out if it's actually working, okay? Take measurements as well to correlate with your weight loss. So if you're losing weight and your measurements are going down, fantastic. If you start maintaining the same amount of weight but your measurements are still going down, great. You know what I mean? Even if your weight goes up slightly but your measurements are going down, you know, even better. So it's really important, make sure before you do anything, before you even start using the app, okay, pause the video here, go weigh yourself, right? If you haven't got any scales, the shops you just opened, go buy some, all right? Weigh yourself, be very accurate, write down the date, time, and make sure you step on and off the scales a few times to make sure they're accurate themselves. Okay, step number two. This one is spend 1 week eating your calorie goal. Okay, so now you've weighed yourself, you've downloaded the app, and up in the corner it now says something like, let's say 2,500 calories. Now that number is how many calories you need to eat in 1 day to lose weight, according to MyFitnessPal. All right. Now please bear this in mind that MyFitnessPal is not 100% accurate. All right. Just because it says that, and if you eat that, it doesn't mean you will lose weight. It is taking a very, very educated guess that that's how many calories you need to eat to lose weight. All right, so that's where we're going to start. It's a great place. It's as good a guess as we're going to get, and the app does all the work for us. So as an example, say mine says 2,500 calories. All I'm going to do is eat 2,500 calories each day, track it, record it, and then I'm going to weigh myself either each day or every other day. It's completely up to you, all right? And we'll see whether my weight goes up, goes down, okay? If it goes down, fantastic. We know that 2,500 calories is going to make us lose weight. But what we're really trying to achieve here is finding our maintenance, okay? Which is how many calories we need to eat in a day to just stay exactly the same weight, okay? Our body functions, we can go and do the activities we need to, and our body will stay exactly the same weight. So don't be discouraged if after this first week, you've done everything right, you've eaten really healthily, you've stayed bang on your target and you haven't lost weight. That's not a problem, okay? Just means you found your maintenance. So that is the main thing we're trying to get out of step number two. So step number three, very simple one, building on step two. Once we found our maintenance, so let's say it's 2,500, we then just keep lowering our calories by 200-300 at a time until we get to the point where we start losing weight, okay? It won't take long. It may be up to like 500 calories less and we're gonna start losing weight. The main thing is be consistent with it. So try and be as accurate as you can as well of hitting, let's say 2,200 calories a day. Yeah, my maintenance was 2.5, I'm now gonna hit 2.2. I'm putting myself in a calorie deficit and I'm gonna start losing weight, okay? If you still don't, just drop it down until the weight starts to come off, all right? Don't go too far. You don't want to be eating like 800 less, because at that point that's quite aggressive. Your body's going to need more food than that. So then you start looking at other options of moving more. You go to the other end of the spectrum. Maybe I need to move more rather than eat less because I can't physically eat less, okay? Could also be you're not being accurate enough with MyFitnessPal. I've got a whole other video about accuracy, how to track calories correctly. I'll put a link to that down below, so it could be something to do with that as well. But generally, once you found your maintenance, just putting yourself in the calorie deficit, 300, 400, 500 calories below, then you're gonna start seeing the weight come off. Step number 4, our final step, is to have 2 weeks in a calorie deficit and 2 weeks in your maintenance, all right? This one is a lot more of a psychological and mental step. Staying in a calorie deficit for a long period of time can be really taxing, not only on the body, but mentally, psychologically as well. Staying there for a long time, you can feel really hungry. Some days you feel lethargic, and that often leads to one massive binge, and you undo all that good work that you've just done. So doing it gradually and doing it for a shorter period of time can really help keep that motivation going. So if you look at it from an example of, I've got my 2,500 maintenance, okay? And I've got my 2,200 deficit. So I know when I'm eating 2,200 calories, I'm losing weight, all right? So if you can be really accurate and strict with yourself and stick to that for 2 weeks, that's all it is, 2 weeks, then after those 2 weeks, you can be a little bit more lenient. You can start eating a little bit more food. Remember, if you're maintaining your weight, that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that your weight's going up. You're not increasing in weight. You're not getting bigger. You're not storing more fat. All you're doing is keeping your weight exactly the same. So if in those 2 weeks you've dropped 3 or 4 pounds, and then for 2 weeks you stay there, fantastic. Then if we go into another deficit after 2 weeks of maintenance, then you lose another 3 or 4 pounds. All of a sudden you're losing 8 pounds, but you had that just break in the middle where you can just chill slightly more and you can relax and just eat a little bit more food. Remember as well, you don't, just because you're in a maintenance doesn't mean that you're not going to lose weight, because there's 2 sides to the scale. It's move more, eat less. All right, when we're in our deficit, we're eating less. If we're maintaining, doesn't mean we can't move more to help us lose the weight as well. Okay, so this one is much more of a psychological step, but it's really going to help keep the weight off, which is the key thing. And that's it. That's the end of my 4-step guide to losing weight with MyFitnessPal. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do follow these steps, you are going to lose weight, okay? So do take the time to follow the steps that I've just talked about. Let me know how you get on in the comment section down below. If you are interested in more things about MyFitnessPal, I've got another video out on my top 7 tips on how to use it. The link for that is down below, so go and check that one out too. If you do have any other comments, of course, leave them down there as well. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Make sure you come back on Friday for my next HIIT and abs workout. I'll see you then, guys. Thank you very much.